The author Robert Hughes once called America the culture of complaint. He understood that for all their self-image of rugged individualism, Americans depend on their government. They want it to solve their problems. Then they want to blame it for their problems. And anyone who tells them they're right stands to make a lot of money.
Do you know the history of the can?
That's why Glenn Beck makes $30 million a year, and that's why Sarah Palin gets to fly around in private jets making speeches for $100,000 a pop.
We don't work for you anymore.
Rush Limbaugh and Keith Olbermann and Al Sharpton and Bill O'Reilly and all the other entertainers here understand a basic truth. The American audience pays to hear what it wants to hear. You won't hear Beck or Palin reminding their fans that they themselves bear a great deal of blame for the collapse of the housing market and all the misery that followed.
They're losing their homes.
Oops. Not too long ago, Americans were buying houses they couldn't afford with nothing down and collecting cash at closing. If that meant lying about their income or going along with an inflated appraisal, so what?
It's an area of upscale homes.
Everybody was doing it, and now just about everybody would rather forget about it. So the news channel entertainers oblige. It's the government's fault, or it's the bank's fault, or it's the left's fault, or the right's fault. You are all victims, and you should be angry. Americans are a riot of contradictions, and the entertainers understand that intuitively. So do the smarter politicians here. They have to.
We will not be quiet.
Millions of Americans are angry about government spending, except for the medical and retirement programs they enjoy, which account for most government spending. American farmers are fiercely independent, except for the agricultural subsidies Washington had better keep on paying them. People are mad about illegal immigration, and they'll be even madder the day there aren't enough illegal immigrants left to swab their toilets or raise their kids or mow their lawns. And they're furious about the Washington elites, the ones who bailed out Wall Street. The single most common question in America for the past few years has been, where's my bailout? The answer, of course, is it was your bailout too. 2 years ago, when everything crashed and people were losing the retirement savings they'd risked, saving the banks was a pretty popular idea. Even Sarah Palin approved.
We're going to clean up the corruption and the greed on Wall Street.
But never mind. This is America, and people here have the absolute right to be gullible hypocrites, just as they have the absolute right to educate themselves and make informed decisions. There certainly is a lot of anger here, but the jugglers and the clowns who lead the rallies and rant on TV aren't causing it. They're just taking it to the bank. I'm Neil McDonald in Washington.